Working with white or lighter colors is very similar to any other ink with a few small exceptions. So first let's take a look at how I would use white on a sheet of fake skin. Okay, so what I do is I just dip the needle in white ink, I put some Vaseline on, and then I just pack it in like any other color. And you can pack it in, shade with it, or line with it without doing anything specific. So if you're having a hard time using it on fake skin, I would first look at these two things. The first one is the quality of the fake skin you're using. I have two sheets of fake skin here for comparison. I put one on top of the other because the one on top is only 1mm thick and I didn't want to risk slicing the table in half. The bottom one is called Real Skin and the other one is a no-name brand I bought from Amazon. As you can see, the white ink does stay in, but it's barely visible and it actually turns into this weird grey color after you pack it in, so make sure you're using good quality fake skin to practice on. The second issue could be the ink you're using. White ink in some of the lighter colors will have a thicker consistency, which can vary depending on the brand you're using, and I actually want to show you how quickly white ink dries on the needle if you forget to clean it before you go on a 20-minute lunch break. I also wanted to show you how quickly it dries inside the cup compared to black ink, but I recently bought a different brand of white ink than I usually do, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So in the end I just made a mess and spilled both cups, so you can see how white ink is thicker and has a hard time seeping through the fabric. If your white ink is a lot thicker than this, you can put a few drops of distilled water in the same cup to try and dilute it, or you can keep a separate cup with only distilled water and dip your needle in each time after dipping it in white ink, which will make application easier. When you're packing white, yellow, light blue or any other light tone on actual human skin, you're going to notice it looks good for about 0.2 seconds after you wipe it, then you get these little red spots all over the place and the color looks patchy and bloodied up. Now you might think, oh, something's wrong with it, maybe I didn't pack it in deep enough, and then you go and do another pass applying even more pressure, which is actually going to damage the skin. What you should do instead is just leave that area alone for a few minutes, sometimes 10, sometimes 20, and the red spots and patchiness will start to slowly fade, revealing the solid color underneath. The red spots are a normal reaction and will occur whether you're doing a pass with white ink, black ink, or no ink at all. The only difference when you're using black ink or darker colors is that you can't see the red spots anymore because the color is covering them up, so make sure you don't overwork the skin or go in too deep. Sometimes it's better to just let it heal and touch it up later because it's easier to understand where you went wrong and learn from your mistakes while fixing them. If you found this video helpful, please punch that like button in the forehead for me as it helps me a lot. And once again, thank you very much for watching. I love you all, see you in the next video.